Hey there everyone, and welcome back to Real Living. So this week's video is very different. I ended up putting together a 2-hour long deep cleaning motivation with all of the best deep cleaning videos that I have made this past year. And I was not able to get any Christmas footage because I do not record without consent. And so I was not able to get any footage. So I wanted to get something put together for you guys that would give you a lot of motivation. So come along with me and let's get motivated. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Another heart attack. Words that we can't take back. We are the reason opposites attract. Once you slam the door on the second floor, I regret it all. When I think it through, I can help the way I feel.
Okay, so because I just recently filmed doing a basic clean on the bedroom, I did not film taking everything out and stuff like that and any basic cleaning, but I did want to show you guys some of the deep cleaning that I got going on. And it all starts with the bed frame. The bed frame was actually up against the wall, and honestly, I do not pull my bed frame out. And looking at this footage, I realized just how badly I really need to do it excuse me, more often, because this just it was kind of mind-blowing. It had some dust from the drywall when we had moved a few things around and stuff like that, and a bunch of dog hair. So I needed to get all of that. I did the whole bed frame and also the edges of the bed frame. But seeing this when we pulled it away definitely kind of sparked a little bit inside me to pull the bed away from the wall more often so that I can get it cleaned. But it was definitely satisfying watching all of it just disappear.
For you. You make me lose my mind like all the time. It still feels right. Stuck in an endless fight like every night. It still feels right. Even the words can sting. I wouldn't change a thing, 'cause without you everything means nothing. You make me lose my mind like all the time. It still feels right. Sitting by the phone, hoping you'll answer yours. Baby, let's talk until we're fine. You've been in bed for days, empty without me, you say. Can't you just magically turn up in mine? Then you knock on my door on the second floor, and I feel okay. We just made it through, and I love the way I feel for you. Baby, you make me lose my mind like all the time. It still feels right. Stuck in an endless fight like every night. It still feels right. Even the words can sting. I wouldn't change a thing, 'cause without you everything means nothing. You make me lose my mind like all the time. It still feels right.
After we got most of the big stuff out of the way, I was able to get some of the higher stuff dusted and things like that. There not too many things on the walls that I really had to get to, because I do wipe down the pictures and stuff like that pretty often, but I don't take care of this little shelf as often as I probably should. So I needed to get everything off of it, go ahead and dust everything, clean the mirror that's on it, and clean up behind it, because that's where a lot of the dust does build up, is behind this thing. And because it's out of sight, out of mind, I don't get to it as often. But yeah, I definitely was happy that I was able to get this clean. That is one of the things that I love the most about moving a room around, is being able to get all of the deep cleaning done that you wouldn't normally be able to get to. So I try to move either the bedroom or the living room or just pretty much any room. I like to move around, for one, because I just like change. I like things to look different. I don't want it to stay the same way all the time. It kind of gets boring to me. So I have to change things up. And the other number one reason would be it gives me an excellent excuse to clean the places that I wouldn't normally clean on a day to day basis. So behind dressers or behind that shelf or anything like that, the bed frame, things of that nature. And it gives me a really good excuse to finally get that stuff really, really cleaned, get all the dust taken away, and just bring it back to life. So I like to move my house around at least a couple times a year if I can. But because my house is small and I do have a lot of stuff, it doesn't always work out. So, because we were able to kind of declutter in the room, I was able to kind of cut down a lot of the space. I still have a lot of my big furniture and stuff like that, but I was able to kind of condense everything a little bit better. So, we were able to bring a fish tank into our bedroom so that we could have a little bit more room in the living room for when we moved it around. Now, Joe has been wanting a fish tank back in the room for a while, but we just couldn't. We didn't have anywhere to put it. We didn't know what to do. But finally, we were able to get that done and bring a fish tank back in. And honestly, I'm really happy with the way that it turned out. As far as the carpet, I know y'all are probably seeing all the stains and stuff like that all over the carpet. I don't have a very good steam cleaner, so I really don't try to use it because this carpet is so old and it's been stained for so long that it's kind of a waste of product. Joe and I's plan is to rip the carpet out and put a new carpet or laminate floor with a rug or something like that in there. And then patch that one hole on the wall that's been there and repaint. And our room really isn't as expensive as the other parts of the house that we want to renovate, but financially it's still going to have to wait. We want to take care of the other rooms first.
We never get it right, but somehow it feels right. We never get it right, but it still feels right. We never get it right, but somehow it feels right. That's how I feel about you. You make me lose my mind like all the time. It still feels right. Stuck in an endless fight like every night. It still feels right. Even the words can stay, I wouldn't change a thing. Cause without you everything means nothing. You make me lose my mind like all the time. It still feels right. Oh yeah, still feels right. 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 Oh yeah. You were my best friend. Didn't care about the rules, good on the weekends. I'll be in fools, drifting to deep space. So brave and so stupid, just like the movies. I was gonna stay in the fight with you, just thinking we would do this until we couldn't do it. Each and every high, every night with you. You and me so clueless. We were just broken, shattered, singing along tonight.
So this closet really hasn't been deep cleaned in quite a while. We had the dog cage in there, and I decided that since Patches doesn't really use it that often, we decided to just go ahead and take it down, and we don't really need it. So we went ahead, I took it down, and I was able to replace it with a different hutch that we put in there, and that has my sewing machine and stuff like that in it. But I was able to get everything out, kind of reorganize the shoes, get rid of a few pairs of shoes, and deep clean this closet and just kind of reorganize it and just make it look a little bit more appealing and not kind of drive me crazy because there's shoes everywhere that there shouldn't be shoes. So I was happy with the way that that turned out.
Stray around like nighttime rumors. We were in too deep in your worn-out sweaters, thinking we'll be young forever, driving in your mom's old hatchback, and we were in too deep.
You and me stuck on the ocean now, nothing but waves and they're spilling in. I wanna dry up but you just keep on going, don't you? I don't even know how we got here, all my reasoning have disappeared. I wanna bury the hatchet and find the way back to our home, our home, our home. We don't have to drift inside this dome. I will not let us fade away. It's not a price I wanna pay, and it's not too late. No, we lost our purpose, chasing all that surplus. You were all that I need. I feel that we can break free. We can still go.
Here in the living room, there wasn't too much to change around, obviously, because I don't have a lot of space and I have a giant couch. I can't put the electronics on the other side of the wall, so we had to kind of figure out how to make it look different but still be functional. So what we decided to do was, since we took the one fish tank out of this living room, we decided to take the stand out as well and just get everything cleaned up and put the couch in a different way up along that wall over there. We ended up taking the two longer pieces of the couch and putting them together, and then kind of taking that centerpiece and making it almost like a little chair off to the side. It's still kind of connected to the couch, but it's a little bit off. But I wanted to kind of get everything cleaned up where the couch was before I started moving anything else into place. And I also wanted to get the floor mopped and the carpet cleaned and stuff like that. So I wanted to go ahead and get all of that before we really did any major moving of that couch.
Back there to a place with no cares. We can turn this ship around. We can turn this could be ourselves. Didn't have much, but nevertheless, we were true to each other. But now we don't even bother. I remember you being hopeful, but the tall waves have worn us down, and slowly we are drowning. That's why you need to come with me.
I'm so glad my father-in-law was there to help me. Joe was actually outside working on some other stuff that he had going on. So my father-in-law ended up helping me with moving the couch and things of that nature. But after we got the couch in place, I was actually surprised because I kind of liked the way that it turned out. It was a little bit different than what I'm used to because the centerpiece is a little bit off. It kind of throws it off a little bit, but it's, in my opinion, a pretty good thing because it opens up my living room and it kind of makes it seem like it's a little bit more spacious. You can see more of my area rug and things like that. So I actually really, really like the way that the living room turned out.
With me, turn around 180 degrees and cross the sea. I will not let us fade away. It's not a price I wanna pay, and it's not too late. No, we lost our purpose, chasing all that surplus. You were all that I need. I feel that we can break free. We can still.
After we got the couch in place, I wanted to take a minute and clean all of the stuff underneath where the TV is, all of the shelving and stuff like that. That usually collects quite a bit of dust and dog hair just because the dogs like to lay around that area, especially during the winter. I know it's midsummer right now, so I don't know why I'm talking about winter, but during the winter it gets even worse because the dogs like to lay in front of that heater that is the fireplace, and they're always right in front of it. And even here during the summer, because the AC duct run right underneath my floor, the floors do get kind of cooled down, so they like to lay in the center of that little walkway area and kind of cool down from such a hot day. So the shelves over there always get caught up with a lot of dirt and dog hair especially, and then obviously it just gets built up with the dust. So I need to wipe it down at least once a week or it just kind of gets a little bit out of control. So I wanted to go ahead and wipe everything down so that once it was all wiped, I could just go ahead and vacuum the whole carpet and then bring the table back in front of the couch.
Go back there to a place with no cares. We can turn this ship around. We can turn this ship around all the way back home. Chasing all that we do not have. Chasing all that we don't have. Chasing all that we do not have. We do not all the way back home. Chasing all that we do not have. Chasing all that we don't have. Chasing all that we do not have. We do not. I always knew we could do so many great things. So believe in me, I believe in you. And I just feel that this will be an upswing. So hear me out. I know we lost our purpose, chasing all that surplus. You were all that I need. I feel that we can break free. We can still go back there to a place with no cares. We can turn this ship around. We can turn this ship around all the way back home. Chasing all that we do not have. Chasing all that we don't want. Chasing all that we do not have. We do not all the way back home. Chasing all that we do not have. Chasing all that we don't want. Chasing all that we do not have. All the way back home. Put your body on the kitchen table and move the dishes to the side. Yeah, girl, you always tend to drive me crazy, looking at me with those eyes. Yeah. Put some music on, turn the lights down low.
And And then this other little piece of the living room, I usually call it the den area. It's right where you walk into the house from the porch. It's just the floors that really needed to be taken care of. So I went ahead and picked up all the dog toys and the rug and the water bowl and stuff like that, and went ahead and just cleaned the floors on this spot.
The pillows off the bed, blow the candles out, move your body slow. You got something on your mind, I'ma try to help you let it go. Try to help you let it go. Try to help you let it. Baby, I still wear the shirt you gave me, 'cause it reminds me of the times when I was down and you were there to save me, telling me that I'll be fine. Put some music on, turn the lights down low, throw the pillows off the bed, blow the candles out, move your body slow. If you got something on your mind, I'ma try to help you let it go. Try to help you let it go. Try to help you let it. If you got something on your mind, I'ma try to help you let it go. You got something on your mind, I'ma try to help you let it go. Baby, I'ma try to help you let it go. Oh, no.
The kitchen ended up being a super basic clean. I didn't have to take care of too much on the counters or anything like that. The stove I had just cleaned and stuff, so I really didn't have too much. It was just the floor, really, in the kitchen. It was a lot of back and forth for a few days because of all the moving around we were doing in the living room. But it was mainly the floors and then the cutting board over on the side, put some dishes away and stuff like that. I was able to keep up on the kitchen, and the kids definitely helped a lot with that. So did Joe. But I was able to keep up on it, so I just wanted to get it cleaned up and ready for me to cook dinner that night.
Try to help you let it go. Try to help you let it go. Try to help you let it go. We've been on and off again and again. I don't know which way we're going, no control. You push me, then you pull me back in. Don't know if I can decipher how your mind works. Yeah, you leave me wondering what it's like to feel your skin. I will keep on trying till you give me a sign. Give me a sign. Oh, give me a sign. Baby, give me a sign. Just give me one more. You leave me hanging, begging for more. Think that I'm addicted to this, can't resist to be a little risky and go for it, 'cause I want.
So for this week's recipe, I went with a smothered chicken and bacon wrapped asparagus. For the chicken, I like to brown it in a pan before I cover it in gravy and put it in the oven. So I will brown it with your favorite seasonings, and then do not fully cook it and put it in a baking dish. I'm using a cheat sheet this time. I am using store-bought packaged gravy, but there are times where I will make my own. So it's kind of up to you on whether you have the time, the ingredients, or the patience to make gravy. But a packaged gravy works just as fine. Usually I will put mushrooms in it and extra onions, but because I do cater to the kids a little bit more, and I did not have any mushrooms on hand when I decided to make this, I just went with a lighter onion and some garlic, and then put it all in a pan and cover it with the gravy and then cook it. As far as the bacon wrapped asparagus, I like to bend my asparagus until it snaps, and then cut the rest of the asparagus where it snapped. I know sometimes it could seem like it's a waste of asparagus, but that is the woody, fibrous ends that aren't going to cook down and be as tender as the rest of the asparagus. Thicker cut bacon is going to take longer, and thinner cut bacon will take a little less. I'm going to list all of the ingredients and all of the steps and everything that I use to make this dish. I know I don't explain it as well when I'm talking about it through a voiceover, but I always try to be descriptive in my recipes when I write them in the description. So definitely check that out if you want to try to make this at home.
Clothes, I'm so exposed when you're keeping me wondering. You know I'd do anything to be in your arms again. So give me a sign, give me a sign. Oh, give me a sign, baby, give me a sign. Just give me one more talking to you, and here we go again. Staying up all night to see if you've been texting me. Where do we go from here? I wanna go all in. So give me a sign.
Really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Let me know in the comments down below what you think of the changes that we made to the bedroom and to the living room. Also, the recipe, if you guys have any other recipes. I've gotten a few suggestions so far, and I am keeping track, and I will definitely be throwing some of your requests in there for some recipes. I got peppered steak and stuff like that. So leave me a comment down below. Let me know of a recipe that you want me to try, or anything you want to see me clean. Let me know what you think of the video. Let me know what you think of the room changes. And I thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next week. Bye.
Would you stay till the morning light, or would you follow me, or would you let it be?
So this was definitely one of those weeks that just really got away from me. I planned on doing my normal cleaning every day like I always do, but this week there was just so much going on that I honestly just did not get to anything inside of my house. So we started off by cleaning the shed. Now, we normally will pressure wash our sheds probably about once a year, but it had been about 1.5 years since we were able to get this particular shed cleaned, and as you can tell, it is in dire need of a good cleaning. So all we are using is a house and siding cleaner, and it is concentrate, so we have to pre-dilute it and everything like that. So I'm going to list it in the description below like I do everything. But we just sprayed it down, let it sit for a minute, and then we went and pressure washed everything. Now, some of the stains on the shed did not come out, but most of the stuff that was on the shed came off, and it was just so satisfying to watch. It's one of my favorite things is pressure washing, because it is so satisfying to watch all of the dirt and the grime and everything just basically get peeled off, and it is just so good. So I really hope that you enjoy the pressure washing aspect of this shed.
If I leave tonight, we could do this right. We'll find the remedy. Or would you stay with me now till the morning light? Before you turn away, I just want you to know that I didn't throw your stuff away. Before you make up your mind that I'm nowhere to find. I'm standing right here. I know that I told you we're over. I swear that I'm sober. Just listen, I miss you. And I know that I said all these things, but now when you're with her, I can see that you miss me. Would you stay till the morning light? Or would you follow me? Or would you let it be? If I leave tonight, we could do this right. We'll find the remedy. Or would you stay with me now till the morning light? Till the morning light. Till the morning light. Till the morning light, yeah. Till the morning light. Till the morning light. Till the morning light, yeah. Maybe I'm just too weak. Maybe I'm just afraid of being alone. Well, I don't care, 'cause right now I feel the love that we said we would burn. Oh, I know that you feel it too. I know that I told you we're over. I swear that I'm sober. Just listen, I miss you. And I know that I said all these things, but now when you're with her, I can see that you miss me. Would you stay till the morning light? Or would you follow me? Or would you let it be? If I leave tonight, we could do this right. We'll find the remedy. Or would you stay with me now till the morning light? Stay till the morning light. Or would you follow me? Or would you let it be? If I leave tonight, we could do this right. We'll find the remedy. Or would you stay with me now till the morning light? Would you stay till the morning light? Or would you follow me? Or would you let it be? If I leave tonight, we could do this right. We'll find the remedy. Or would you stay with me now till the morning light? Till the morning light. Till the morning light. Till the morning light, yeah.
So when we started this backside of the shed, we weren't totally sure if this window awning was even going to come clean. We thought that most of it would probably come off, but we were pretty certain that there was going to be at least some kind of red stains or something on it because there was so much built up on it. And surprisingly, when Joe started washing it off, it turned white. So we were definitely shocked at the fact that it definitely came very, very clean. We really thought that it was going to stain, but we definitely got lucky. I don't think that it was just the cleaner itself, but yeah, we got lucky that this awning came so clean, and honestly, the rest of the shed came really clean too. I know there's a few stains and stuff like that, but this shed has been here since before we moved in and even bought the place, so it is a very, very, very old shed. So a lot of the stains and the dents and everything, obviously we're not going to be able to get it perfect, but the fact that it came so clean, we were definitely super excited.
I know that I told you we're over. I swear that I'm sober. Just listen, I miss you. And I know that I said all these things, but now when you're with her, I can see that you miss me.
I was at the wrong place at the right time, 'cause suddenly there you were with those bright blue eyes. We were conversing under the night sky when you took my hand, said let's leave now. Don't wanna be shy, I will let my guard down. Don't wanna be shy, I will let my guard down. I about everything that was on our minds. Talking to you gave me butterflies. Then you took my hand, said let's leave now. Don't wanna be shy, I will let my guard down. Don't wanna be shy,
So because I had so much going on and I wasn't able to get my typical cleaning stuff done, I wanted to show you guys a little bit of the behind the scenes things that happen that I don't necessarily always film. And Rubble actually had a doctor's appointment. He had to go to the vet for some shots and stuff like that and get a checkup. But I wanted to show you, I love this boy. He is the best boy ever. He is pretty much my dog. We got him for Trustin, but he gravitated towards me. The little dog Patches, she ended up gravitating towards my husband, and the black dog Rocky ended up gravitating towards my father-in-law. So Rubble is definitely my baby, and to see his face light up when he came through that door, it was just, it melted my heart. I love this dog so much. He was definitely wore out by the time we got home, and him and the other two slept for quite a long time, so it was definitely a day to remember. So cleaning wise, the only thing I was able to really get done this week was taking apart my two vacuums, my stick vacuum and my big vacuum. I wanted to take them totally and completely apart as much as I could and clean everything. So I took all of the filters out. I tried to take as many pieces off that I could that I knew I could wash. These filters and stuff like that are all washable and reusable, but after I washed them and got everything as clean as possible, I waited a full 24 hours before I put anything back together. But this was definitely much needed. Like to try to clean my appliances and stuff at least once a year. But as you can tell, this vacuum is just awful. So between the dogs and everything else that I use this vacuum to pick up the hair and everything else, it was just so built up that it was long overdue. So I definitely was happy that I got that done. But as far as the rest of the cleaning, it just did not happen this week. Between stuff going on with the kids and the dogs' vet appointments, Joe and I also celebrated our 15-year anniversary. We have been together for 15 years and married for 14 years. So we just celebrated that on the 19th. And this week was just one of those weeks where I was like, nothing's going to get done. So I was lucky to get done what I was able to get done. So at least I got something. And it was pretty productive considering that the vacuum was in such dire need. And I was happy to finally be able to get that done. And using it afterwards, it just feels like it works so much better when it is cleaned.
Talk to me, baby, I've been waiting for a lifetime. Just keep on fading in all these photos, caught in the memories and captured in the highlights. Just keep on wasting glass after glass. I keep hoping you'll come around, drowning our fights in whatever can be found. 'Cause I've given in to all my demons lately. Hoping somehow we can make this alright. Just keep on trying.
So for this week's dinner idea, I ended up making a chicken salad sandwich. Now, the chicken salad I made earlier in the day so that it could sit in the refrigerator. All I used was chicken, some red onions, bacon. I used garlic powder, some garlic salt, pepper, and dill, and Dijon mustard and mayonnaise. I'm going to list all of my ingredients and everything in the description below. And then later on, after it was all in the fridge and got nice and cold, I took some ciabatta bread and put a little bit of olive oil on them and put them on a pan just to kind of heat them up, give them a little bit of a toast, and kind of bring them to life. And then just, if you like mayonnaise, lettuce, tomato, a little bit of extra pepper, and it was so good. The kids don't care for onions, and they don't necessarily like trying new things. But when I made them the sandwich, they actually ate the whole thing. I even asked Trustin, I was like, how was it? And he said, it was good. I said, did you like everything? He goes, except for the onions. But the fact that he still ate it made me very, very happy. And Joe ended up having two of those sandwiches, which is the one that you see in the reveal, but he definitely hurt himself on these sandwiches, and they were so worth it. But the good thing about chicken salad is you don't have to just stick with sandwiches. I also like to take the lettuce and wrap some in it and make a lettuce wrap, or you could put it on crackers, or just the sky's the limit when it comes to certain things like this. So I really hope that you enjoy this recipe. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think. I have so much that is going to be going on next week. We are going to be getting ready for a little weekend vacation away from the house. We're going to St. Augustine. So we have a lot to get done. I've got the house, I've got to get it totally cleaned and ready so that I don't have to worry about anything when I get home and all of that. And I also want to get it ready so that I can start my Halloween decorating within the next week or so. So hopefully when we come back from vacation, we are going to start with the Halloween decorations, but I will definitely have a nice long cleaning video for you guys next week because I have so much to catch up on. So I really hope that you enjoyed this video, and I thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you next time. So starting off, I just had a little bit of laundry that I needed to just get folded and put away for the kids. They were away at school while I was doing this, so I went ahead and folded both of their clothes and got them all put away for them. I wanted to get that done and out of the way because I knew that I had a lot going on that day when it comes to cleaning the kitchen. So I wanted to go ahead and get the kids' clothes washed, dried, and just get it put away, out of the way, get it done for them so that they didn't have to worry about it when they got home and they could just focus on their homework and stuff like that. So that's what I started off the day doing, was just getting the laundry out of the way. So now we are moving into the kitchen, and I have been wanting to clean my oven for about a week or so now, and I finally was able to get the time. So I wanted to get the kitchen clean, but I started off with the oven. Now, I don't necessarily use my oven that much, so it's really not that bad. But I wanted to go ahead and get it clean because it is relatively new. We've only had it for about a year now. So I want to keep up on it so that it doesn't get really, really bad. I know the oven that I had in the past, it was just awful. And I ended up having to clean it in with really, really harsh chemicals because it was so baked on and just so much over the years from previous owners and everything else, and it's just there was a lot of buildup. But since I have this new oven, I wanted to just keep it clean and just keep it up so that I don't have it overwhelming when it comes time to clean it. So I try to clean my oven at least maybe once every 1 to 2 months. It really depends on how often I use my oven. And like I said, I don't really use it that much. I more use the top of the stove and not so much the oven. But I definitely still do use it, and there still is spills. So I just ended up using the pink stuff and some Dawn power spray, and it worked awesome. The Dawn cut through the grease, and then the pink stuff got a lot of the built up stuff that was a little bit harder to get off. And then I just scrubbed it all and wiped it clean, and it really came out really good. This little oven here actually gets some of the most use because it's one of those quick meals, and we eat a lot of those for lunch and some of the nights where I just don't feel like cooking and stuff like that. And the kids know how to use this oven, so they tend to use it a lot when they're wanting snacks or certain things throughout the day, a lot during summer. So now that summer is over, I really had to get this cleaned and get it back together the way that it should be. But it was definitely a mess in there.
I don't wanna stay here, no. Ain't gonna keep it low now. If you wanna go, let's go. Let's wrap it up and hit the road. I just got an awesome vibe, striking the winner post now. Liberty's on my mind. We've taken off, we've left the ground. You gotta understand that we get one chance, one chance. You will never regret the things that we'll do. 'Cause
ended up taking a break after I got the ovens cleaned. I ended up having to stop because I had to go pick up the kids from the bus stop, and then I ended up helping them with their homework, and I had to do some grocery shopping and all of that. So I ended up going and picking up the groceries and bringing them home and getting the kitchen cleaned after that. So I put everything away and started cleaning the kitchen. I do try to clean my kitchen every night, but there are plenty of nights where I am just way too tired from the day and everything that's going on and all of that, especially here lately with the kids going back to school and having to kind of change up our schedule. So this ended up being a pretty late night, but it was definitely worth it because I love being able to wake up the next morning and not have to walk into my kitchen to make my coffee and see a mess or see stuff that I immediately know that I have to get done, and it's just ridiculous. So yes, I do try to get it done every night.
Dry. Do you know I'm looking? And I can't help but smile. Do you know how much I love you? You put my favorite song on, I put my feet up, and we just sing along. And I can't help but feeling, just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever. 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 I watch you as you sleep. You don't know I'm looking. With you everything's complete. Do you know how much I love you? I put your favorite song on just to wake you up. When I dance around, I can't help but feeling, I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever. 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 I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving
for this week's recipe, I went with a smothered chicken recipe. Now, my recipes are normally just giving you guys ideas to have for dinner. You don't necessarily have to follow my recipes or anything like that, because I do have a problem with not being able to fully explain my recipes, I'm sure, as good as you guys hope. But I do always try to list everything in the description below. All of my ingredients, all of my steps, and everything else. So all I did with this chicken is just season it up with your favorite seasonings. I used onion powder, garlic powder, salt, pepper, and some parsley. And you just sear it up on a hot pan. And you're not cooking it all the way through. You're just getting some color on both sides of the chicken and then putting it in a dish so that once it's done, you stack them all up. And then we'll cook some onions. You can add mushrooms to this as well. I personally do not like mushrooms. I do cook them pretty often for Joe and his dad, but I really don't care for mushrooms. So in this recipe, it's definitely a plus. It would really be good, and it would go very, very well with it. So if you want to add mushrooms to this, be my guest. By all means, go for it. But I just seared up some chicken, and then I cooked the onions in some butter and put them over top of the chicken, and then covered it in gravy. The gravy, I use just packets of gravy. I do tend to make my own gravy sometimes, so it all really depends on your preference. So once all the chicken's in there, and you layer the onions on top and then cover it with the gravy, and then you put it in the oven. I used 375 for about 35 minutes, and I served it alongside my garlic noodles. Now, my garlic noodles are super, super simple. They're just egg noodles, and you cook them according to package instructions. I like to heat up some butter on the stove, add some garlic to the butter, some salt, a little extra garlic powder, some parsley, some good stuff like that, a little bit of pepper, because that is going to season your pasta when it comes out. So once you drain your pasta, you put the butter on top of it, mix it together, and it is so good. And you can pair those noodles with literally anything. Pot roast, beef tips and gravy, all kinds of stuff. So I definitely love the garlic noodles. It's one of my favorite recipes.
This moment, just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever. 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 I watch you as you drive. Do you know I'm looking?
Moving into the living room, starting off with the fan, I needed to get it dusted. I know the blades of the fan really weren't too bad, but it definitely still needed to be cleaned and dusted and get that done. That's usually the first thing I try to do, because I do dust top to bottom, so the fan is always the first, and then I'll move on to the pictures on the walls and the counters, or not the counters, but the shelves and stuff like that. So I needed to get that done. It'd been about a week since the last time I got around to dusting. Sometimes it's a little bit harder because I do have other things that go on, and I just kind of forget about the dusting. I have a habit of just, if I don't see it, I don't think about it. And dust seems to be like that until I move something and then I realize there's, a different color because of the amount of dust that's around that object. So I needed to go ahead and get all of that done and just give everything a good wipe down and just at least get the surface dust off. I'll usually just spray my rag with Mrs. Meyer's, my multi-purpose cleaner, and just wipe everything down. I don't like to soak my rag or anything like that. But I would just give it a light spray and then just wipe everything down and top to bottom. So top of the shelves and then the middle and then the bottom. And I tend to think it helps keep it closer to the floor so that when I vacuum, I'm not pushing everything back up into the air. And I think it works pretty good. I know a lot of people agree, but let me know what you think in the comments down below. Do you dust top to bottom, or do you just dust where you see? I mean, I know that I have learned a lot about cleaning throughout cleaning. As I've grown and learned how to do different things, especially watching YouTube, learning how to take things apart and clean them and all of that, it definitely helps. So drop me a comment down below and let me know what you think.
Strangers again. When you stepped into my life, such a magic feeling when you tore down my walls. I wish I could go back to right before you told me I'd try to change it all. But look at us now, we could have gone so far. It hurts to realize we're parted. Yeah, look at us now, this is who we are. And I just know things will never be the same. We're like strangers again, again, again. Strangers again, again, again. We're like strangers again, again, again. I just know things will never be the same. We're like strangers again. Again, I thought we'd never fall. Could have tried much harder. Now all we have are scars. You said we'd get so high, higher up than heaven. You said we'd reach the stars. But look at us now, could have gone so far. It hurts to realize we're parted. Yeah, look at us now, this is who we are. And I just know things will never be the same. We're like strangers again, again, again. Strangers again, again, again. We're like strangers again, again, again. I just know things will never be the same. We're like strangers again. Strangers again. Strangers again. Now that we parted, I better get started. It's time to get my head up again. You said that you had to, I'll try to forget you. Just didn't think we'd end up this way, like strangers again. Strangers again.
So I just sprinkled some pet refresher on the carpet. I feel like it makes it smell so much better. I don't know if it necessarily works or anything like that, but I've kind of always used one, and I really like the smell of the stuff. It makes my carpet smell really good. So I just sprinkled some of that down, and I wanted to get this carpet really, really clean, vacuum wise, because I wanted to roll it up as far as I could so that I could at least mop most of underneath of it. I realized the last time that I took this rug out and cleaned it in the driveway, I realized just how bad underneath the rug got. So I wanted to roll it up, get it out of the way, and then give all of that floor area at least as much as I could get. I wanted to give it all a really good clean and mop.
Oh, I know things will never be the same. We're strangers again. We're strangers again. We're strangers again.
I told myself that maybe he ain't worth it. Too bad I hate advice. 'Cause out of sight and out of mind is perfect. It's so hard to decide. Oh, I know he got me good in his pocket. I know that I'm just a treat. Well, the taste is bitter. Oh, go on, chewing my bones, and when he's done, he's spitting me out. I just can't help myself. One for the pain, no hesitation. Took us again, nothing can save us, yeah. I just wanna be around you. I just wanna be free for the night, all in or nothing. Not gonna stop, dance till the morning light. I just wanna be around you. I just wanna be around you. He looks at me like I know what he's thinking, but I don't have a clue. True talent in avoiding conversation, yeah. It's almost rather cruel. Oh, I know he got me good in his pocket. I know that I'm just a treat. Well, the taste is bitter. Oh, go on, chewing my bones, and when he's done, he's spitting me out. I just can't help myself. One for the pain, no hesitation. Took us again, nothing can save us, yeah. I just wanna be around you. I just wanna be free for the night, all in or nothing. Not gonna stop, dance till the morning light. I just wanna be around you. I just wanna be around you. I just wanna be around you. Share my lipstick, taste my breath, and love me like you love a pack of smokes in the morning. Share my lipstick, taste my breath, and love me like you love a pack of smokes in the morning. One for the pain, no hesitation. Took us again, nothing can save us, yeah. I just wanna be around you. I just wanna be free for the night, all in or nothing. Not gonna stop, dance till the morning light. I just wanna be around you. I just wanna be around you. I just wanna be around you.
The hallway really wasn't too bad. I just wanted to give everything a good wipe down, especially the chair moldings. Those tend to grab a little bit more dust than anything else. and the floors. The floors are always the worst in this hallway. It tends to build up pretty quickly because it is a very high traffic area. On one side we have my daughter's room, on the other side we have our room, and that door straight ahead goes out to the backyard. So it tends to get a lot more traffic than the other hallways. So this hallway tends to build up a little bit more dust and dirt than the rest of it.
I won't make it easy for you now. You got 2 minutes of my time, and I don't really break too easily, but I'm worth it, 'cause I'll slip into your dreams tonight. Oh, so give me your all. I'll take it to Mars. Oh, I'll stick like glue inside your mind. Just watch me breaking your sweat. You're falling into me, touch me, I swear. You would do anything that I want, so keep us awake till the dawn. Baby, feel free. I wanna make you sweat on me. I wanna make you sweat on me. I got you wrapped around my finger, but don't you try to call me tomorrow. There's nothing personal in having a little fun. You wait and see if it's worth your while.
And now we have my laundry room. Now, I usually clean my laundry room probably once a month. I'll give it a really, really good clean. I try to wipe down my washer and dryer pretty often, usually weekly, if not every 2 weeks. But I had just recently mowed the yard. If you've seen my video on Wednesday, you saw that I got the yard mowed. And this washroom does not have a door, or the windows. They're always open because it gets so hot in here. So, it tends to build up pretty good on top of the washer and dryer. I do use the tops of the washer and dryer, so I can't really put like a cover or anything like that over top of it. So they tend to get pretty dusty, and I needed to get those clean. And I also wanted to get the inside of my washing machine cleaned as well. I do use little tablets that I'm going to link in the description below. They are active tablets, and they are a cleaning tablet for your washing machine's self-clean cycle. I know a lot of washing machines nowadays, these new ones, they tend to get this weird smell on the inside of them if they aren't cleaned all the time, or I don't know what it is, some kind of buildup. And these little tablets help refresh and clean your washing machine on its regular clean cycle. All you do is put one tablet in by itself with nothing else, and set your washing machine for a clean cycle, and it will clean it and make it smell so good. But those were the main things, other than vacuuming the carpet and getting the laundry put in the house. The main thing that I wanted to get done in this laundry room was the washer and dryer.
So give me your all. I'll take it to Mars. Oh, I'll stick like glue inside your mind. Just watch me breaking your sweat. You're falling into me, touch me, I swear. You would do anything that I want, so keep us awake till the dawn.
really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I hope it gave you some kind of motivation. I know there was a bunch of deep cleaning and lots of just basic cleaning, but I hope you got some motivation out of it. And just recently I put a post onto YouTube and asked you guys about fall decorating. I asked you, do you like to decorate as soon as possible, or do you wait until September? So about 80% of you said to wait until December, or September, not December, but September. So in maybe 2 weeks, I am going to start my fall decorating. I don't know if it's going to be next week or the week following, but it's going to be soon. I don't have a ton, but it's still going to be fun. I hope you leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think, and I will see you guys hopefully Wednesday, but if not, on Saturday. So I thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all next time.
I don't wanna stay here, no. Ain't gonna keep it low now.
So the very first thing that I started on last week was getting everything out of my daughter's room and basically getting it prepared for the weekend when my husband would be home and we would be able to tackle all of getting the big stuff out of her room and getting the painting started, getting everything ready to go for all of that. So getting everything out of her room, I pretty much just piled everything into my living room, trying to keep it off to the side so that it didn't really get too much of my walk space to be disturbed. So yeah, I'm so glad that I was able to get the kids to go through their toys before we did all of this, because it would have been a whole lot more crowded in my living room if I didn't. But getting everything out, cleaning the walls, getting the dirt off the walls and everything like that. And then we went through and we put some spackle in the holes and stuff like that that were on the walls. And then I went back and sanded over that to make everything nice and smooth, so that we could have a nice surface to paint on. We did wipe the walls down after we sanded everything, but I wanted to get the dirt and everything, mop the walls before I started all of that. And then we taped off the floor, laid out some paint sheets and covers to try to protect the floor, and got started on the paint. Now, I was a little skeptical with the black that my son wanted. He wanted black in his room. So we did kind of convince him to do a black and gray so that it wouldn't be too overwhelming, because black, in my opinion, tends to make a small room look smaller. So I was able to convince him to just let me do one wall of black and the rest of it gray, and we ended up doing one wall and a little half a wall, and the rest of it we painted gray. And I went along the baseboards as well, but on the gray walls I painted the baseboards black, and then on the black wall I decided to paint the baseboard gray, just to kind of give it a little bit of difference so that everything didn't blend together. And I think it turned out really, really good. I am so happy with it. And then once we were done painting the walls, we moved on to painting the shelves.
Let's go. Let's wrap it up and hit the road. I just got an awesome vibe. Striking the winner post now. Liberty's on my mind. We've taken off, we've left the ground. You gotta understand that we get one chance, one chance. You will never regret the things that we'll do. 'Cause I wanna drive through the summer night. And when we 'cause I wanna guide you to summer night. And when we are old and gray, we'll look back at this summer night, this summer night, this summer night. This summer night, this summer night, oh, this summer night.
Won't you take me for a ride? I will love the feeling of the wind in my hair while it's beating. On the highway down by the sea, we go on and on and on. Listen to us tears go by in the very first summer night, and we know it has just started. On and on and on. When you close your eyes, do you feel alive? Do you know I'm going crazy for you tonight? Summer's around the corner. I want this night to be over. Summer's around the corner. How can we make this last forever? Make this forever Won't you take me for a ride? I will love the feeling of the wind in my hair while it's beating. On the highway down by the sea, we go on and on and on. Listen to us tears go by in the very first summer night, and we know it has just started. On and on and on. When you close your eyes, do you feel alive? Do you know I'm going crazy for you tonight? Summer's around the corner. I want this night to be over. Summer's around the corner. How can we make this last forever? Make this forever Summer's around the corner. I want this night to be over. Summer's around the corner. How can we make this last forever? Make this
Now, once we got the walls painted, we ended up only having to do 2 coats on the walls. So we went ahead and painted the walls, let them dry for a little bit, and then did a second coat. And once that was done, I moved on to painting these shelves. Now, these shelves we had specifically for Cheyenne's room, and I wanted to keep them in this room and incorporate them because he needs some shelving. He needs something to help decorate his room. So I definitely wanted to keep the shelves in the room, but I wanted them to match. So along all the edges, including the edges that we did on the wall in the baseboard, we freehanded everything. We are not professional painters whatsoever, but it's a lot easier for us to just kind of try to freehand it than it is to tape everything off. So that's what we ended up doing. We just freehanded everything, and it ended up turning out really, really well. We did have to do a third coat on top of the shelves, but I didn't film the third coat. I only filmed the first 2 coats on the bottom and then the 2 coats on top as well. But we did coat the top of the shelves with a third coat.
promise I'm better now. Wouldn't hold it against you if you say that you don't wanna get close to me, close to what we used to be. But I just feel like dancing. Are you feeling it too? Oh baby, won't you love me? Won't you love me? Won't you love me? Love me like yesterday. Don't you feel it? How it feels, babe. Won't you love me the old kind of new way? Love me like yesterday. I'm sure messed up, not once or twice, but every time you thought that we did alright. But I thought it through, and I'm missing you. And I promise I'm better now. Wouldn't hold it against you if you say that you don't wanna get close to me, close to what we used to be. But I just feel like dancing. Are you feeling it too? Oh baby, won't you love me? Won't you love me? Won't you love me? Love me like yesterday. Don't you feel it? How it feels, babe. Won't you love me the old but kinda new way? Old but kinda new. Tell me you're feeling it too, babe. And love me like yesterday. Old but kinda new. Tell me you're feeling it too. And love me like yesterday. Wouldn't hold it against you if you say that you don't wanna get close to me, close to what we used to be, yeah. But I just feel like dancing. Are you feeling the groove? Oh baby, won't you love me? Won't you love me? Won't you love me? Love me like yesterday. Don't you feel it? How it feels, babe. Won't you love me the old but kinda new way? Old but kinda new. Tell me you're feeling it too, babe. And love me like yesterday. Old but kinda new. Tell me you're feeling it too. And love me like yesterday. Love me like yesterday. Yesterday. Will you love me? Don't you feel it? How it feels, babe. Oh, but kinda
So after everything was totally painted and everything was done, I gave the floors a quick vacuum over, and then there were a couple of spots that bled through the paint sheets that we had. So I took a little bit of rubbing alcohol onto a rag and just scrubbed it out. It's actually really easy. It's a lot better if it's fresh paint. If it's dried on paint that's been there for a while, it doesn't really come up as easily. But these spots came up really, really easy with just a little bit of rubbing alcohol, a little bit of elbow grease. And it came out really, really easy. And of course, while I was trying to get some things ready for the next part of the filming process, Joe took a moment and kind of like a wind down type of thing where he wound up the dogs to kind of relax him. So this is a little bit of the playtime that they had while mommy was doing other stuff and trying to get things together. All the boys and the little baby girl were playing in the room.
You were my best friend, didn't care about the rules, good on the weekends. I'll be in fools, drifting to deep space. So brave and so stupid, just like the movies. I was gonna stay in the fight with you, just thinking we would do this until we couldn't do it. Each and every high, every night with you, you and me so clueless. We were just broken, shattered, singing along to nothing matters. Stray around like nighttime rumors.
Once playtime was over, it was time to get back to work. So it was starting with the construction of the furniture that I got for Trustin. Now, I got Trustin all this new furniture because when we originally built this room and painted it pink, we specifically built it and designed it for our daughter Cheyenne. And we got her all new furniture and all of this new stuff. So it only felt fitting and fair that when we redid this room for Trustin, we were going to do it the same way that we did for her and get him new furniture and everything like that. Plus, since he was losing the closet that held all of his clothes, he definitely needed a dresser. So building all of the furniture, we started with the bed frame and put the mattress on, and then we moved on to the entertainment center, and finally we put together his new dresser. Now, all of this stuff is definitely budget friendly. Throughout this whole project, I spent right around $500 for everything. All of the furniture, the paint, everything. So this is definitely a budget friendly, obviously not all at once because we had to kind of get it here and there, but it was definitely for the lower income families. These very basic, very inexpensive bed frame, I think it was under $100. The dresser also was under $100, so it is definitely budget friendly, and I will link everything in my description below, everything that I used, and pretty much I am very loyal to Amazon. I am always on Amazon buying things, so I am definitely going to be linking all of that in the description. So if there is any furniture that you guys like, definitely check that out.
In too deep in your worn-out sweaters, thinking we'll be young forever, driving in your mom's old hatchback, and we were in too deep. to be daring, baby, dance the night away. I let my head down if I won. Don't you just get tired chasing fame and being pretty all the time? Doesn't sound like fun. You can do better. Let me show you what a good time looks like. You can do better, so much better. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. I want to be silly, baby, dance the night away. I'll kick my shoes off if I want. Let yourself be free and maybe you will find that there is more to life than being pretty. Honey, let's just face it. You can do better. Let me show you what a good time looks like. You can do better, so much better. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. You can. Baby, let your head down. Be a little wilder. Baby, kick your shoes off. You don't have to hide it. Baby, let your head down. Be a little wilder. Baby, kick your shoes off. Don't hide it. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. Another broken plate, another called off date. We never seem to get it right. Another heart attack, words that we can't take back. We are the reason opposites attract. Once you slam the door on the second floor, I regret it all. When I think it through,
This dresser was actually a little bit bigger than what I was expecting. I was not expecting the dresser to be as tall as me, even though that's not really saying much because I'm only 5'1". So it is just maybe an inch or two shorter than me. It's right at my forehead. So it is a tall dresser. And the coolest thing about this dresser is that it is very, very basic, and the drawers are actually fabric drawers, and they have handles and everything. So for an inexpensive, or in other words, cheap dresser, this thing is actually a lot better than what I was expecting, and a lot bigger than I was expecting also.
help the way I feel for you. You make me lose my mind like all the time. It still feels right. Stuck in an endless fight like every night. It still feels right. Even the words can sting. I wanna change a thing, 'cause without you everything means nothing. You make me lose my mind like all the time. It still feels right. Sitting there by the phone, hoping you'll answer yours. Baby, let's talk until we're fine. You've been in bed for days, empty without me, you say. Can't you just magically turn up in mine? Then you knock on my door on the second floor, and I feel okay. We just made it through, and I love the way I feel for you. Baby, you make me lose my mind like all the time. It still feels right. Stuck in an endless fight like every night. It still feels right. Even the words can sting. I wouldn't change a thing, 'cause without you everything means nothing. You make me lose my mind like all the time. It still feels right. Oh yeah. Still feels right. 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 Oh yeah. We never get it right, but somehow it feels right. We never get it right, but it still feels right. We never get it right, but somehow it feels right. That's how I feel about you. You make me lose my mind like all the time. It still feels right. Stuck in an endless fight like every night. It still feels right. Even the words can sting. I wouldn't change a thing, 'cause without you everything means nothing. You make me lose my mind like all the time. It still feels right. Oh yeah. Still feels right. 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 Oh yeah.
And then finally, after all of the furniture was moved in, I started to bring in his stuff. Now, I didn't film all of the tedious little tiny decorating, and at this point, I am exhausted. I had been working to get these rooms ready and then start to work on these rooms, and it was a non-stop 6 days of going to bed around 11, 12. There was a couple nights over the weekend where we went to bed around 2 in the morning. So there, I was definitely very exhausted, and I was just ready to be done. So I didn't want to take extra time and just make it a lot more frustrating on myself. So all of the little tiny tedious stuff I ended up just doing off of camera, and all of the before and afters are at the end of the video. I wanted to try to keep everything together, so Cheyenne's before and afters and Trustin's before and afters are at the end of this video. But I wanted to get his clothes put away, and then there were a few things that I did bring in, and then I ended up finishing everything else off camera, and then I moved into Cheyenne's room to get her room the way it should be. Now, while her room did not get to be as glamorous and as much of a huge difference as Trustin's room, we were able to get all of her stuff in here and organize it in a way that it just worked really, really well. And it is so much less cluttered, and it just feels a lot better, and it turned out really good. Now, we do have big plans for this room. I know right now the walls are an eyesore. It is that basic old school trailer panel wood walls. They're atrocious. I have never liked them. I've lived in plenty of mobile homes that have had these, and I still do not like them. But the plan is to take all of the paneling off of these walls and put up drywall and repaint it. But because we need to replace all of it with drywall, there is definitely a financial aspect of it to where it's going to cause us to have to wait to get it done. So it is definitely in the works, but it's not going to be for a while. But Cheyenne is very, very happy with this room. And honestly, I think that both of them, it's almost like a switch. When I switched these rooms and I got them all back together and I finished them, they are actually making their beds in the morning. Like, that's a proud mommy moment. They never did that before. And it's like a change in their mindset that they now have the rooms that they want. So they want to take care of them. And that is just awesome. I am so proud of them for that. And I am so glad that they like the way that the rooms turned out. Cheyenne's is definitely not as sophisticated as Trustin's now. But at least for one, it's not Pepto-Bismol pink anymore. And also, we do have plans to make it a lot better. And it does feel a little bit more girly and a little bit more like her in this room. So, yeah, they are both definitely super ecstatic about their room switch and their room makeovers. I really, really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. It was so much work, but it was so, so worth it. And the kids could not be happier, so that means that this mom could not be happier. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. All of the before and afters are coming up, so I hope you enjoy them. Drop me a comment down below. Let me know what you think. I know I am super proud of it. I know it's not professional and it's not perfect, but it is just awesome, and it was a lot of hard work, and I think it turned out so good. So I am very, very, very excited for you guys to see these before and afters. So drop me a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so that you never miss a video. And I will see you all next week. Thank you so much for watching. Really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it was super different, but I'd love to throw different things at you every once in a while. And because of the Christmas season and us just spending time with the family and not worrying about work or anything like that, we just wanted to make sure that you guys had really good footage and really good motivation for this week. Next week, I will be starting to take down all of the Christmas decorations, and I'm thinking of throwing in a few more marathons of some of my best videos. Let me know in the comments what you think, if you like these marathons, if I should do a few more of them. I don't have a ton of things that I could really do marathon-wise, but I do like to kind of throw different things out there every once in a while, and this was one of them. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Drop me a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Next week, we will be back at it and stronger than ever, and I am so looking forward to it. So leave me a comment down below. Hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you never miss a video, and I will see you all next week. Thank you so much for watching.